You know, one thing is clear. We have our YouTube channels in order to produce videos for our audience. Our audience should enjoy, and ideally, every video that we publish should produce a response like this one. Great tips, Nico. We should see more content like this. You rock. You know, ideally, but how do you arrive there? How do you get the understanding what really makes your audience enjoy your videos? Well, I came up with a step-by-step formula which allows you to really deeply understand your audience. Actually, I used it for this video. Step number one is to go to a top video list that you chose for what you want to optimize for. Then step number two is to see what each video produced as a response from your audience. And step number three is to look across the videos to see a pattern. So that pattern then decides your YouTube video ideas. All right, let's get started. Step number one is to pick a top video list you want to optimize for. Here, for example, if you use Morning Fame, you can go in the Strategy tab, look at what part you should optimize for example, for views in this case, and then in the Workshop tab, you can go to something as simple as your top videos by views from visitors, right? So now you see these top videos that are good for getting views from your visitors, non-subscribers, and optimize for that, right? Or you could also think, I want to optimize for my subscribers instead. So you go to the Velocity tab and click at Good Subscriber Experience. And here you have a top list for all the videos that had the best subscriber experience on your channel in recent history. But I decided to go to the Traction tab and filter here by views from subscribers. By the way, if you don't have these two bubbles here, views from subscribers and views from visitors, please leave me a comment below with your channel name and I can unlock this feature for you. So I used this top list. Here you have this best video in recent history that I had on the channel. So here I picked the top 6 videos that brought the most views from subscribers to my channel. So hence I'm analyzing now what really made my subscribers resonate with my videos so that I can come up with video ideas that do that again. So, all right, let's go to step number 2. We analyze each video individually. So what I primarily did is to go to those videos, the top video list that I just showed you, and looked at all the comments that I got. But of course, you can also not only use the comments, but you can use your own understanding of what particularly you did in the video. Maybe you introduced an innovation, you experimented with a new style, everything, But I will mainly focus that on my comments. But it's not limited to that, of course. So the top video is this one, low competition keywords. And let me explain you a little bit. I extracted that one value in the video is detailed steps turn something complex into something easy. Yeah, for example, here I got this comment as, "Thank you, Nico. These videos are so helpful. I especially appreciate your clear and easy to follow discussion on a very complex and difficult topic." You get the understanding. You understand why are the feedback that you get from your viewers, what they really loved about the video. So this comment and many more, by the way, this is just an example here, made me note down that the detailed step that you had in this video were really of good value to my viewers. And going ahead, I had one more point that I wrote down all in one. I did the legwork to collect the full list. It was a list of 14 different techniques for keyword research. So here I got the feedback, great video, Nico. Even though I use a lot of the techniques, 14 techniques in there, he knew a few of them. I still learned some new ones. So there is value in collecting a full list, so to say. Same as Curiosity Guru, right? This is such an awesome tutorial. I really love how much detail you go into. Super useful. You know, you get the idea. These comments give me the feedback here. So let's move forward. The same video again. I try to extract as much as I can make better use of Morning Fame, obviously. Yeah, Ian said, he explaining the use tags function that he didn't knew before. Another person also said, like some of them he already used for his titles, but some he didn't know even existed in Morning Fame. So a value, obviously, many of you already know that when I do my tutorials, you might uncover something new in my keyword research tool and so on, right? So let's move forward. I also realized that people feel empowered. Yeah, just watching this video gave me new ideas to search for more terms, and boom, found some really cool ones. Same for him. Yeah, he used this, it was helpful, motivational, and he did research and came up with 54 good SEO keywords. People really can make use of it, feel empowered, because now they have techniques, yeah, that help them really achieve what they want to achieve. So you get the idea. I don't want to give you all the details of my analysis now with that much detail, but you get the idea. For this video, I really extracted it from the comments that I got. But let's move on to the next video. Next top 2 video in the top list that I showed you in the beginning was the gateway video explanation, understand Morning Fame better. But I realized from the comments it's not always a perfect video. This one was mostly watched by users of Morning Fame because it's linked in the tool. And you know, at some point every Morning Fame user just watches this video because the link is placed so prominently in the tool. But, you know, it wasn't a video that really was a game changer for viewers in general. So let's move on. Here we have 2 videos about algorithms, and I realized it gives a good overview. Both are informative, makes people think because they have many follow-up questions. Obviously, they already know about YouTube search and SEO quite a lot. So this spiked their thinking. And the same way for the suggested videos algorithm, they got a deeper understanding and much clarity. Really, people appreciated my video for that. And hence, I noted that down as a quality why this video was valuable to them. And by the way, I'm not talking only about knowledge channels, how-to channels here. You could imagine that you could write down similar things for entertainment videos. For example, you had great jokes in them. You were showing something that was really intriguing, something, you know, that people didn't even know. You could do some tricks when you do sports or something like this, you know. You can extract your own values from your videos this way. And let's move forward. Let's do 2 more videos. Here we had this hashtag analysis. So how to use hashtag to grow your channel. And it was a really actionable technique. People feel again empowered to use it. And they really want to use it. Follow-up questions again showed me that they want to apply what I taught in this video. And again, they valued how I demystified everything. So no buzz, just the usefulness. You might remember back then it was a big hype. Everyone was using hashtags, but no one really knew what it is useful for. Can we really grow our channels with that? And I demystified that. So let's move forward here. An SEO topic again. People felt empowered because it was a really useful and detailed steps that people can use in order to create their title. Again, we had this value in there that people can make better use of Morning Fame because I used Morning Fame to show off how the technique, how you craft the title there, and they appreciate that I usually are very honest and have no fluff in the videos. Yeah? And this is a value that's important to me as well. But anyway, now you get the idea. This is step number 2. You know, for each of those videos you extract what really people appreciated in this video. What is really something special about the video that makes it valuable. Yeah. And so now that we have for several videos, noted down the qualities that those videos have. Let's go to step number 3. Let's detect a pattern there. So, all right, let's look at all of them at the same time. Here you have these points that I explained before again. And do you see something that they have in common? Do you have any idea? I mean, that is the pattern matching here. The seeing what they have in common so that you can repeat that in future videos. That's the main idea about step 3, right? And when you look closely, one thing that is important, here we go. Detailed step, actionable technique, detailed steps. That is what really my subscribers oftentimes appreciated a lot. So that is one aspect, very much value that I have in many of my videos. Obviously, again, remember those 6 videos are my top performing videos in recent history of my channel that got the most views from subscribers. And my goal is to create something new, a new video that my subscribers appreciate. So back to step number 1, that's why I chose the top list. But if you chose the top list for getting more views from new people coming to your channel, well, then it's a different top list. And then these qualities are different ones that you extract here, right? But let's move forward. Can you see another pattern here again? Look at those points that we just listed here. Do you have another idea? It's really how you condense it down in the end to really understand what are the qualities that your videos have to have in order to reach the goal that you set out in step 1. Well, when we look close here, here we go. Feel empowered. I really realized it only after I read all the comments from those videos again that this is really an effect that some of my videos at least have. So now I boiled it down. You want useful, detailed steps, what you can do for your own channels, yeah? That you feel empowered to apply those steps to your channel so you can do something that will move your channel forward. You know, this is really what you as my subscribers really appreciate. And I realized now with these 3 steps that I need to repeat. And hence, by the way, this video here, this really is the reason I wanted to explain you these steps in order that you can apply them to your channel as well to really hone in on these qualities that your, in this case, subscribers, but any quality in any dimensions, getting new visitors to your channel, something like that, can apply and have, your next upload with purpose, with really an idea what you should put as qualities in your videos that really it converts into the same effect that you had for your videos in the past. And of course, I know, feeling empowered, detailed steps, something like that should be in my video. For me, it was an easy jump from this insight to, making this video here. But of course, this is also, you can make so many different videos, in my case, making people feel empowered and so on, that you have a lot of choice. You might wonder, what can you do once you know these qualities that should go into your YouTube video ideas? What actual video topics should you do? And of course, you can make many things, go many steps to really arrive at a concrete video topic, but also Morning Fame, of course, helps you with this. For example, if you are in the keyword research tool in the number 1 topic tab, then you can go through the video lists from related channels in your niche and see what videos are very successful for them as well. And then, for example, some YouTube shorts fail, others skyrocket. Interesting topic recently, right? And I can think like, it's a good idea to also do another shorts video, advice for that, and combine it with these qualities that we just extracted. So you have a concrete video topic and these qualities. and joining them together. This is really what makes the effect for your audience. And by the way, just that was a rough idea how you come up with the video topics plus the qualities that I just explained. If you want to know more about how to come up with video topics, precise video topics where you can put these quality into, well then check out this video where I talk more in detail about coming up with good video topics for your channels. Cheers, my friends!